Before we begin, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so more people can learn about this hidden history. A thriving town that vanished overnight. In the early 1920s, Rosewood, Florida, was a peaceful town with a thriving African-American community. The residents owned businesses, churches, and schools, building a self-sufficient and prosperous town, despite racial segregation. But in January 1923, a false accusation led to its destruction. On January 1st, a white woman named Fannie Taylor claimed she had been attacked by a black man. Though there was no evidence, the accusation fueled racial hatred. The townspeople accused Jesse Hunter, an escaped black prisoner, and soon, an angry white mob began forming. With no proof, the mob targeted the entire town of Rosewood. The massacre begins, a town in flames. Within days, hundreds of armed white men, including Ku Klux Klan members, attacked Rosewood. Homes, churches, and businesses were burned as residents fled into the nearby swamps. One of the most tragic moments took place at the Carrier home, where Sylvester Carrier tried to protect his families. When the mob stormed his house, he shot 2 attackers before being overwhelmed and killed. Survivors, women, children, and the elderly, hid in the forest for days, walking for miles without food or water. Many were killed, while others were never seen again. By the end of the massacre, Rosewood was completely erased from the map. The survivors never returned, and their land was taken or left abandoned. Buried for 70 years, justice denied. Despite the violence, no one was ever arrested or punished. The government and local authorities covered up the massacre, and the story was buried. Survivors remained silent out of fear, and history books never mentioned Rosewood. It wasn't until 1994 that survivors spoke out. The Florida government confirmed the massacre, and in a rare moment of justice, awarded $2 million in reparations to the victims' families. A history that must not be forgotten. Like the Tulsa Massacre of 1921, the destruction of Rosewood is a painful reminder of racial violence in America. These events were hidden not because they weren't important, but because they revealed uncomfortable truths. By remembering Rosewood, we ensure that history is never erased again. What do you think about this tragic event? Share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more hidden history content.